Hi and welcome back to part 2 of this pin board that I'm doing for myself. As you can probably see here, I've actually marked on where, I don't know, can you see that? I've marked on where I'm going to pin it. So firstly what I've done is I've cut some ribbon ready to go from corner to corner. So I'll just show you what I'm going to do quickly. And then I think I might pause it because I'm going to pin this and then come back to you. So I think we're about there, I think. About there and there. So right, so what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to lay some of the ribbon. So I'm just going to show you a couple of bits that I pin, and then I'm going to actually pause it and then come back to you when I've done it all. So I don't think you want to really sit and watch me do all that. But anyway, so I'm just going corner to corner. Oops. Bend that. So I'm just going to bob that in there, just into fabric, so you can see. Right, I've just actually put this little loop of ribbon on so I know what's the top and what's not. So I don't know whether, can you see me doing that, or is my hand in the way? So I'm just going to pin that on there like that, get the other piece and just get my pins, pin this on, so like that, and then go in then to the other side. Oops. There you go. Just hold that in there so you can see there that that's somewhat even. Right, so I will just put this on pause a minute, sorry about the chair, and then I'll be back to you as soon as I've done all this. Right then, as you can see, I've pinned it all up. All done, ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over. So just so that I know where the top is. That bit of ribbon there. So I'm just going to get some hot glue and then I'm going to stick these bits of ribbon down. I don't get on with hot glue very well, so you'll have to bear with me. It's not something that I've really made a point of working with. So I'm just going to put a line across that, like that. Pin that. Then that one. And then that one. Yep. I didn't want that extra bit on. Right, so the other one, if it gets all over this stuff, it phases me. I can't deal with it, it's so messy. Bit there. So doing with all that big lump of bumptious nasty glue. So that's that one. So do the other side now. We're going to pause this and show you, but I'll just continue as I'm doing. It's horrible, 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 horrible. I don't know how people work with them. Them hot glue guns. Nasty. Right then, the last one of these, and then it's the corner bits. That one over there, that one over there, that one there. Yeah, pleased with that. So right, we'll go on to the corner bits now. I will trim all these ribbon ends off, tidy it all up. Not that it really matters, but right, we're winning. Oops. I hope you can see. Like I say, I'm not used to working on camera. I'm used to just doing as I go. So then the last bit is on, and pull that over. Right then, let me turn this glue off before it ends up all over. It's like I say, I hate it. Hate the stuff. Horrible. But that's just my views. I know it has its purposes, and I know a lot of people do actually use it, but that's just me. So we'll leave that there. So I'm all wrangled up with it. All wrangled all over my fingers. Right then, so there we are. So it's all pinned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these end pins now. Because I don't need them in anymore. Right, so there we are. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to sew on, well, I'm going to sew through here to nip it, and then through these holes here to hold the ribbon in. So I will look for my ribbon. You know when you put things in safe places and then you can no longer find them? Well, that's what's just happened here. Just bear with me 1 second. Banging and clattering. So I've got some wax linen thread here, which I use when I'm doing my little books and journals. So I just want a little bit of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tack this through, and then I'll come back to you when I've done them all. So let me just get a needle. That one will do. So I'm just going to thread my cotton. I'm sorry, I'm learning if you can't see me, but it's learning to do everything in camera shot. So which I'm seriously not used to doing. So I've just got some wax linen thread. So right. So here we go. Just tie a knot in the end of this. Just like that. We're ready to go now. So now I think I might go from back up. I think. Or maybe I should remove the pin. So we've come through. So the hole on the other side. Oh dear. I can feel it on cardboard on the inside, but how far out am I? Oh dear. Quite a way. Anyway, we're through now. So I'm just going to hold that there. And then would have helped, excuse me, would have helped if I'd have got my buttons ready, wouldn't it? But hey, I'm not all organised really. Just look for my little buttons. Then listen, I'm presuming I have actually had them out. Aha. If you look, you will see. So I'm just going to find some little buttons. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, I've had these absolutely years. I think these tiny ones and these little shaped ones, I think they may have been making memories or something like that. Not awfully expensive, but you know, wish I hadn't put these on here now. So, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sew one of these on here, and then I'm going to pause it, and I will again come back to you as I've done them all. Okay, so just do this here, this one here, and then we're in the little hidey hole. and through again. Find the little hole, right, we're through, yay. And then as you can see, this is starting to pull in here, is which I want, what I want. So, and then I've actually got some of these like brads, but I'm going to cut the backs off, and then I'm going to stick these over and just use them as caps. So, can you see that? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to sew the rest of these buttons on because I don't want to waste time. You're watching, well, you don't really want to be watching me doing these buttons. So I'm just going to knock this off and I'll be back with you shortly. Hello and welcome back. I've managed to sew all the buttons on, as you can see, and this just pulls it taut, the ribbon, excuse me, so that you can jam stuff behind. So what I've done is I've sewn these on. Some of them are a little bit baggy, as you can see, but what I've done is I've just taped them behind, cut the thread and taped it behind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my glue gun on, and then all these threads here that I've taped down, I'm going to actually pull tight and then glue them with some hot glue so that it actually holds the thread and the button in place. Don't want it to move and be loose. So I'll just wait for that to heat up a little bit. Sit down, get myself comfy. So I hope you're all having a nice day, or had a nice day. I've just been pottering really, like you do. I like to potter. It's what I do best. But anyway, that's life, isn't it? You've got to be happy doing what you do. So I just can't wait to get this up and start using it. But I don't know whether I'm actually going to put the fittings, you know, to attach it to the wall that you actually get in the kit, or I'm going to put a ribbon on it. I'm not sure yet. So right then, are we ready? So I need, let me just find my doofers. So I can't remember what they're called. They're like a surgical scissor type thing. Anyway, I can't remember. So I'm just gonna hold that tight like that. Pull it tight. But I mean, you can use tweezers or your hand even. And then I'm just gonna put that blob of glue there. And then I'm gonna bring it over. I don't think I should have really let go yet, but let's have a go. Again, just seal it off a bit there. So I'm just going to hold that for a little while and make sure that it doesn't actually move. Poke it all down. I might actually just put some, I've got some, I'll show you anyway what I might do. So I think I need that one doing next. So just put another blob, that on there. Oh, it's messy. It's messy stuff. Don't like it very much, but I won't keep harping on. Oh dear, I can understand how people actually burn themselves when they're working with this hot glue, because it is quite mean. Oh, it's sticking. Not going to hold. No, I think I might need just a little bit more. I'm used to using Fabric-Tac, I use that glue an awful lot. I like fabric glue. I just think it holds quicker. Right, that's that one done. So, get this one done. Poke it in that hole a bit, I think. I think that might be a good idea. So I think it's going to be cold here tomorrow. I think with a real feel of up to 8, or -8 should I say, degrees. So I think we've been threatened with a bit of snow as well. But time will tell, because we often get a forecast through that says we're going to have some snow and we don't. But I've got to confess, winters are a lot milder than what they used to be. I mean, I can remember when I was a little girl. I remember when, anybody think I was mega ancient? Snowfall would be like knee high, and even when I had my eldest son, I can remember trying to trudge about with him when he were a baby, getting in and out. We're alright once you got onto main roads, but like on paths and gardens and that, geez, we're a right task. Right, so I think we're alright with that one. So as you can see, it's just pulling them in slightly, but I will get a deeper, I don't know what word is it pouch, ruche, pucker, maybe, I don't know, when I put the fancy bits on the ends of these buttons. So just need another glue stick in. I do this with my left hand. Yeah. It's alright waiting for that to go off, but you poke it in a hole and it takes longer, doesn't it? I'm gonna need it to hold. Oh dear. Like I say, you'll have to bear with me because I'm not used to working to a camera. I'm used to just cracking on and doing what I do. But it's early days, isn't it? We all have to learn somewhere. But I just thought it'd be nice to share some of my bits that I do with you. I probably should have done it years ago, but I went to different ventures. I never actually did. Pulled that through that bit there. Strands of glue everywhere. I used to make cards an awful lot, and a bit of scrapbooking, but I've generally crafted all my life. I can remember when I was little sitting and crocheting with my great grandma, and then later on watching my mum do things, because my mum's really crafty as well. I mean, she's done some beautiful things over years. I mean, I can remember her doing things when I was little, making choir boys and girls for Christmas out of a ping pong ball and a cone, and I've got to say she's still got them. They're absolutely beautiful. So I think it's in my jeans really. But, you know, keeps me out of mischief. I was going to bob a little bit more on that. That looks to have moved because I've meddled with it, but like I say, I'm not a fan of this sort of glue. It's horrible. Thank God a lot of this will pick off. But then again, if push comes to shove, nobody actually sees it back, do they? So, anyway. Let's go back in and see. It don't want to play this, does it? This little piece here. I want to blow on it to cool it off. Better not. Right. Are we winning? So, if any of you viewers use these sort of bars, what do you use them for? Do you just use them to keep important things to hand, or do you use them to display some of your craft work? Because that's what I'll be using this one for, as well as other things I would have supposed. Just whatever takes me fancy. Right then, so as you can see, that one's still a little bit loose there, but I don't think I'm going to worry that much about it, because I think once we get these brads in, we'll be okay. So anyway, these are the brad things that I'm going to use, and as you can see, I don't know whether you can see them, can you? They're from Poundland. They were £1. So, but you don't expect a lot for £1, do you? But I got 2 packs of those. So what I've done is, or what I'm going to do is, I need to get rid of this back bit. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to nick these we'd call them prongs off with some wire cutters, like that. Give it a bit of a whittle, I think it'll come off. There you go. And then these bits here, I'm just going to press them in, because I don't want them showing. So I'm just using the back of these tweezers just to flatten that in, but do be careful, because these bits are really sharp, and I don't want you cutting your fingers with them. Says me, I'm a liability sometimes. Right, so I've done these, so I've actually got 5 done. I did the other 4 off camera ready, just to try and preserve a little bit of time. So there we go. So I'm just going to glue them on with a bit of hot glue, but I think they're pretty yummy, don't you? I think they look lovely. It's funny really, because I'm not like glitzy glamour sort of person, but I quite liked the idea of these. So, but there you go. So we'll crack on and get them glued on, and then we should nearly, I would have thought, finished. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a blob on the top of the button, and then I'm just looking where the end bits are. So then I'm just going to bob it on, make sure that it's central. Can you see that? Just make sure that it's central, and then I'm going to press down, and hopefully there's enough glue on that to hold it all down. We'll see. That's that one. I might have to adapt that a little bit at back. It looks as though it's pulling a bit. So there we go. Sorry, I'm going to have to put some pads on my chair. It's a really old antique chair, but I absolutely love it. It's so comfy that I can't get rid. So we're central there, aren't we? So pop that in. That should be good to go there. Same with this one. I'm hoping that you can all see, because like I say, this is a learning curve for me as well. I've never actually worked on camera, so bear with me. But like I said earlier, we all have to learn somewhere, don't we, and start somewhere. So this is me, my little journey into YouTubing. So if you have any other tips, please put it in the comments below, or what you would do rather than using the bits that I've used. I mean, I know some people do it with lace, some do it with string, you know, it's everybody to their own, but I'm just doing this craft room come studio out, so I just want things to kind of match and fit in together. So I would have thought I'll be doing some other bits in this fabric. Because I like it. It's the colour more than anything. Let me just line these up, make sure that they're level. Yep. Oh, it's really, really pleased with how this has gone. Really pleased. I just hope I haven't bored you too much and I've explained enough to you. Like I say, it's all new to me. It's spilled slightly, but I'm going to leave it. Right then, there we are. As we'd say up here in Yorkshire, job's a good one. I bet some of you out there are thinking, what? I can't put on no posh voices, this is me. So, this is where we're at now. So I think that is really, really nice. I'm well pleased with it. And I can't wait to start jamming my bits and bobs in. So I probably am going to tighten that one up a little bit, but I'll probably do it off camera. just pull it tighter. So here we go. Can you read that? So I think we should. So the adventure begins, and this is my new little adventure. So I'm just happy that you want to come along and share it with me. So I will catch you later. I might do a little bit of an add-on to it when I decide exactly how I'm going to hang it. I mean, I might use ribbon, I might just tuck it on the wall. But anyway, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for watching. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you've enjoyed it, but just bear in mind I am still in the early days, do give us a like. It all helps, as you know. So have a nice day. See ya. Bye.